Right, the news out from here is that Sri Lanka A has won the toss, elected to bat first.
It's a replay of last time's final. This a Group A clash between Sri Lanka A and Afghanistan A. On the money, right from the start. Straight off the bowler's head. Ghaznfar showcased some interest. What a shot that is. That's how you try and make a statement. That's how you showcase your intent. Alambage goes big.
6 capped players, national team they've played in. This one goes down to the boundary. Starts off the over with the boundary, Alambage.
Little bit of a variation, almost caught in the trap there. Alambage. Beautifully guided towards the boundary. Alambage looks in good touch. Rushed him a little bit, Madushka. Mix up. Oh, Ishaq couldn't collect the ball. Madushka survives. Ghaznfar in for his second. Clever batting once more. He's looking in really good nick. Ghaznfar also did drift. Alambage, how sweet is that? How sweet is that? Running rampant.
Striking in more than 250. Look at that, in the slot. And proper shot to send it off for a maximum.
Ghaznfar gets revenge. Sends Vishen Alambage packing. What a response that is.
Has the final laugh. And look at that, that's why that's the flicker that he bowls quicker. And that goes through his defenses and sends him off back to the pavilion. A wonderful knock nonetheless. 28 of 13. Sri Lanka A lose their first. 29 for 1.
Goes over the infield. Madushka. Got in bowled. That's as if he was bowling at the nets.
I'm getting a catch or catching practice. That was a slower one. See, that's the key. He got into his shot earlier, but good return catch. That from Bilal Sami. And both the strike bowlers of Afghanistan, Bilal Sami and Allah Muhammad Ghaznfar, are among wickets. And Chris Pule will also have to just walk back after making just one. Sri Lanka A, 34 for 2.
Ninth match. They need stability and they need runs. Off the mark with a boundary. Big appeal. Yes, it's crashing into the stumps. What an over this is turning out to be for Bilal Sami.
And look at that. He shuffled across. And for me, and this is a very close call. And probably the ball is skidding and the umpire thinks that this is going to hit the leg stump.
Zulfikar Jan there with the decision as Nishan Madushka goes off for 5 and Sri Lanka A 39 for 3 now. Big appeal, you could hear that sound. What a start this is for Afghanistan A. What a start this is for Bilal Sami. Sri Lanka A in 6s and 7s.
Ball down the leg side and Zahn Arachage wanted to guide it. Enough of an edge and good catch taken by Muhammad Ishaq Rahimi behind the wickets. And look at the celebration. Absolutely pumped up. Sri Lanka A are in all sorts of trouble. 39 for 4. Sahan Arachige without scoring a single run.
Bilal Sami on a hat-trick meanwhile. Ended. Saved. What a wonderful over. At the end of 4 is 39 for 4. Beautifully timed. Bilalage's first boundary.
Outside edge, no slip in place. Run away for a boundary and brings up the 50 for Sri Lanka A. Zimbabwe, the lengths are quite similar. That's a poor delivery. That is bread and butter for Dunit Billalage. He loves it outside the yaw stump and full. Dot delivery to end the 7th over. Sri Lanka trying to rebuild. Good shot by Nundu Fernando. Very good feeling. I think it's Nangyal Karoti. Yeah, he's one of the best fielders, I've been told, by Ahmed Farhad Fidai in Afghanistan, and he certainly saved a couple of runs there.
3 for Bilal. Fabulous start by the bowlers for Afghanistan. Another boundary here for Bilal again.
Oh, turn, sharp turn. Shot down the leg side. And they picked up the boundary pretty easily. That's a loose delivery by Safi. Much better line, much better length. 2 is the call by Nunidu. He's coming back. This is good running. Good understanding by between the batters. And nicely done. Nicely done. Using the pace what Farmula Safi offered. And Nunidu Fernando is quite good behind square in the offside.
But some sort of recovery is on the way. Has been swept fine, and fielders is in the pursuit, but he won't be able to cut it off.
Farmanullah to continue. Cheeky, effective. Well played, Wallalage. They are taking on the Afghan bowlers now. Deliberately played in the air, finds the gap. A bit of footwork, does well in the end. Kais was there, the fielder. But the intentions you can see from Wallalage is very clear.
Well, this is interesting.
Allah Muhammad Ghazanfar picks up a wicket, the first ball that he bowls. It's a very good catch by Bilal Sami at long off. Wallalage departs, Ghazanfar strikes.
Showing great athleticism. It's very rare when you see fast bowlers show this sort of athleticism during the field. And he timed his jump perfectly. A.M. Ghazanfar enjoys the catch, and another wicket to his name. Sri Lanka are now 105 for 5.
Good shot, perhaps drifting down the leg side, maybe pitching outside. That was connected sweetly. This is what he is capable of, Ratnayaka. Struck his first 6, a much needed one for Sri Lanka A.
This one has been smashed, this time on the other side of mid-wicket, towards the shorter boundary again, another 6.
Top edge. Deep square leg fielder, and it's a easy one. Ghazanfar, that's what good bowlers do. As soon as he comes to the attack, dismisses good players, and this time Nunidu Fernando succumbs.
And the fans from Afghanistan would love that. Ala Muhammad Ghazanfar follows him. He makes room for himself, but doesn't get the connection right. Sends it into the hands of Zubaid Akbari, who takes a good catch. And this is the 3rd for Ala Muhammad Ghazanfar, the man who was the player of the match from the final in the last year edition of the Asia Cup, has now taken the wicket of Fernando. Goes for 39. Sri Lanka A, 126 for 6.
Low ball to start with. Cut away by Milan Ratnayaka. It's a poor delivery to start. Plenty of it, short and put away in style by Ratnayaka. Himself room, and a nice shot. Holding the pose for the photographer. Back-to-back boundaries for Milan.
He just backs what you said about him.
Low ball bouncer, slaps towards mid-wicket, and a good effort. Kais Ahmed almost got to it.
And hit this nicely. It was a slow one cutter, but he picked it. Too short, and Milan Ratnayake up for the task. Look at that. And beautiful, beautiful shot that is. A flying Kais Ahmed cannot reach that, and it goes out for the boundary for 6.
Outside edge, 3rd man in the circle, plenty of it. Make it 18 of 4 deliveries, changing the momentum of the game, Milan Ratnayaka. 18 of 4. What is it going to be by Bilal? Nice and full. Another outside edge. Unlucky for the bowler, but Milan Ratnayaka, he does not care where it comes from. It pumps the dressing room as well. That's 96 boundary of the tournament. Oh, missed out, trying to hoik it over mid-wicket. Nevertheless, a very good over for Sri Lanka. And delivery should be out. That was straight. Abdullah, who's been excellent right through his over. he's been rewarded with a big wicket of Milan Ratnayaka. In my opinion, that was plumb in front.
And straight onto the wickets. And as you called it, this is hitting the middle of the middle stump. A very easy decision for the umpire to make. And that's a big blow for Sri Lanka. Milan Ratnayake has been sent off, making a brilliant 41 of 19. Sri Lanka 153 for 7.
Well, Bilal Sami only last over even for plenty of runs. Good Yorker, close call. He cannot believe it. Even I thought, watching it live with this probably would have been crashing to the leg stump. But unlucky for Ramesh Mendis. Yorker again. Who is past the short extra off field, and what timing. Thought for a second it's just a couple of runs on offer for Sri Lanka, and that races past the boundary. It's just Vijay Sundara is trying to make his own pace. This occasion should be caught. And Sedikul Athal, one of the best fielders going around, says mine, demands it, and takes it easily. Bilal Sami picking up his 4th wicket.
And much needed boundary to him. This time around, bowled a little slower, a cutter. And a little early on his shot, sent it off in the air. Good catch. Reverse cut by Siddiqul Athar, one of the very fine fielders for the Afghanistan A. Ishita departs after making 6. Sri Lanka A are 160 for 8.
In the slot, and Ramesh Mendis down in the short boundary. That was a mighty hit. Going for the Yorker, missing the length, going the distance. Oh, what a Yorker. Through the legs. Nutmeg Viaskan there. In delivery. Running. Oh, missed it. That was very, very close to the off stump. Last ball. Bouncer. That's a very good play. And the wicket keeper, he himself ran towards the stumps and took the bails off. And full marks to Abdullah Ahmed Zai. Surprised all of us with a good bouncer where the batter would have expected a Yorker. Change of the length. And clearly, momentum is with Afghanistan to finish off the Sri Lankan innings on 170 for 9.
First ball of the Afghanistan A innings. Imran gets off the mark. What a shot. Outstanding from Zubair. Yes, it was full. Yes, it was wide. But you need to find those gaps. And he finds that really well. Oh, straight to the fielder at mid-off. Well, Lalage making no mistake. Ratnayaka strikes. Afghanistan A lost their first.
Go after this one as well, because this is his natural way of scoring runs. Straight to the captain, Sri Lanka A captain, who makes no mistake. And this is what we are talking about. This is what they need to do. Get wickets at regular intervals. Get 4 wickets in the first 6 overs. Put pressure on Afghanistan A. These are the 2 teams that played the final the previous time in this tournament. 5 for Zubair, 7 for 1 Afghanistan A.
Vijay Sundara greeted with a maximum of the first ball that he bowls by Imran.
By Imran. This is what I was talking about. The Afghanistan boys, they play fearless cricket.
Nicely driven on the up. This is pure class from Sedikul Athal. He gets off the mark in style. Oh, this is street to the eyes. It's so elegant. Makes it look so easy. Pull that one. Too full to play that shot. Perhaps the height was the factor on that occasion.
And the good thing is the umpires answer them. That was a close call.
The Zapish fielder just falling short. He was placed for that particular shot, just falling short of the fielder.
Need to get these wickets. Using his feet. What a shot that was. Brave shot. We talked about this, about the Afghanistan boys.
Sanket in the air for a while. Fielder won't reach that one. That is outstanding timing from Sedikul Athal. It never looked it will reach the fence.
Time for him to add into the wickets column, because that is what the team needs. Short delivery. Pulled away. 6. Right from the middle of the blade.
Believe it was not that shot, but those quick hands lofted that towards deep square leg. Outstanding. He knew there was a fielder, but he took on the challenge. And surprised Sadiqul Latal. Up and over. Cut away for 4. He was always asking for that shot. Too wide for the batter. Easy picking. 2 is the call. And they're going for it. Good running between the wicket as well.
Get away, coming down the track. And a clean hit over the side screen. It's a brilliant hit by Sadiqul Latal. That's a poor delivery. Down the left side, a freebie. Make it back-to-back sixers of Dunitwal Lalage. Quicker again. That's a freebie. That's what you have for throwdowns before the start of play. Poor stuff against by Will Lalage. Quicker. And over long off it goes. Short. A loose delivery. That was asked him to put away. And put away in style by Imran. NC 7th over with a maximum. 78 for 1. E2 starts with a short one. A freebie. And goes over square leg. Back-to-back sixers in these innings for Afghanistan A. Shot again. And in the gap, same result, but longer. Poor again by V.S. Kant. 2 sixers in 2 deliveries. Away from Gunnar. Top edge, and this occasion, a rank long hop by V.S. Kant. Imran Mir finds the field at cow point. That's very, very unlucky in my opinion.
A very soft dismissal this. Another half tracker and trying to cut the ball. And only an edge that goes loops to point, who has no trouble taking that one.
Oh, tough. Slightly up Asian. Sadiqul Latal brings up his half century in 22 deliveries. The last Emerging Asia Cup, which was held in Oman, Afghanistan won the championship. Guess what, Salman? But 5 games, 5 half centuries. With this, make it 6 out of 6. He loves this competition. Top edge in the gap. Ramesh Mendis. I don't think it was the off spinner. It was almost like an out swinger to the right hander. Every time the single. Top edge. Clears the field at the cow point and run past the boundary. The previous over from Ramesh Mendis, last ball went for a 6. This equation, it goes for a boundary. Clock sweep. Asit Cruz pull it at mid wicket. Dave Scupper runs there. In the air and easily caught at long off. Nuanindu Fernando, one of the tallest fielders in the Sri Lankan side, and V.S. Kant. What a prize wicket of Sadiqul Latal.
Googly bowled wider outside the off stump. Struck well, but didn't get under it. And a good catch taken. And he'll be disappointed.
Sadiqul Latal, 54 of 27. He's dismissed. Afghanistan 103 for 3.
Big appeal for Arash again. This is what he does. The man with the golden arm strikes again. And Farmanullah Safi, who's just come in, has to go back.
Ali. Yeah, going down the leg side. Going down the leg side. The disappointment on the batter's face was absolutely right, but you have to go back. Scored 1 run, 106 for 4 Afghanistan. Yeah, they can't panic from here. That's a good delivery. Giving him a slip. Encouraging him to try and bowl the ball up, flight the ball, try and turn it.
Got him! Vijay Kant, V.S. Kant is turning this match on his head.
Brilliant captaincy. Encouraging his bowler to flight the ball. This is exactly what you need to do. So far we've seen the spinners trying to bowl flat, but this over, seen that air which is needed to beat the batter. Beats Mohammad Ishaq for 4, 111 for 5 now Afghanistan.
runs. Knocked away on the leg side. Should be a couple. This is that back of the hand slow one that you were talking about. Mix up now. Safely back.
Put away for 2 sixes in his first 2 deliveries. On the length. That's a good shot. Missed the length. This is the Vijay Sundara. At this level, you miss the length against quality players, you pay the penalty. In the length. That is a massive hit. Into the stand it goes. Darvish Rasuli, he's turning it on. Straight down the ground. That's a line, that's a length. Is it the Vijay Sundara? Got to stay away from. 4, 6, 6 in the first 3 deliveries. Over delivery, clobbers it and finds the fielder at long on, and Sanara Chige is one of the best fielders going around in the Sri Lankan A side. Against run off play, Sri Lanka strikes with the big wicket of Darvish Rasuli.
And the wicket of Darvish Rasuli. A slower delivery doing the trick. Into the shot, Darvish Rasuli, and sends it into the safe hands of Sanara Chige. He won't drop that. That is a big blow for the Afghanistan A. Darvish Rasuli doing all the hard work. Departs after making 32. Afghanistan A 140 for 6.
Slower delivery, nicely bowled. A couple of overs. Oh, in the gap. In the gap. The length was good, the line was good, but somehow Karote found the gap behind square to finish the over with a boundary and brings up the 150 as well. 150 for 6.
Face over there.
Throw ball into the pitch, set up beautifully. Kai Salmon, we've seen in the past, when he hits it, it stays it. Yes, the high five says it all. Here comes Garuka Sanket. Who is the call? Running the first one out, they'll come back for the second run pretty easily. Oh, delivery again. Almost dislocated his shoulder. Kai Salmon trying to smash it over extra cover. Wide been called, rightly so. Good job, right on the money. Hint of reverse swing as well on offer. Over delivery. Ramesh Mendes did really well. And going back for the extra run. Unnecessary from Ramesh. Trying to get the batsman surprised. Certainly he tries. Going for a single. Ramesh Mendes needs a direct hit. Oh, direct hit would have been a close one. In the air. Long on says mine. Ramesh Mendes. And he takes it. Karote had the opportunity to take a single, to be sensible. But he wanted to be a hero, to go with a bang with a 6. Holds on to Nuanidu Fernando, not Ramesh Mendes at long on.
Invited him through the bat. The finer the bait, the shorter the weight. It's in the air and taken very nicely. As you said, have we got a twist in the tail? Still concerned faces. You just need a single. Then Gal Kharote will have to walk back after making 15. Afghanistan A 170 for 7.
Inside edge. Oh, dot delivery. Yorker. And finds the gap. And Abdullah Ahmed Zai finishes off with a single. That went to the gap and nothing much Dunit Tellal could have done. He had bowled 5 good deliveries. But in the end, Afghanistan A winning it by 3 wickets deservingly.
And not a very convincing shot, where he will take that. Because Afghanistan A managed to win this by 3 wickets. But what a game this has been. Came down to the last over and finished on the penultimate delivery. Yeah, well, the opener Imran Mir looked good for his 34, but the pick of the batter is Siddiqul Athar, striking at 200. Started off where he'd left it in this edition last year. Scored a brilliant 54. This is his 6th consecutive 50 in this edition, including the past one. And that 32 from Darvish Rasuli gave platform. But at the end, 16 from Qais Rasuli, with that one maximum making sure that Afghanistan go past 170.
Only for Sri Lanka A, they tried everything. 3 seamers was somewhat expensive in certain stages. Ratnayak had a very good opening spell. V.S. Khan was exceptional after being put away with 2 sixes. First 2 deliveries, he was good. Arachige picked up a wicket in his 2 overs. Overall, I thought Sri Lanka was about 15 runs short. Very good batting surface.